Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, Sam, back again with another video. And today I'm going to show you what's on my iPhone XR. Well, first off, here on the first one, I've got FaceTime. Of course, you don't know what FaceTime is. It is where it's pretty much the Apple word for video chatting. I've got Calendar, Photos, and my photos, I just use Google Photos and Photos, and I find that I use Google Photos a little bit more than I use the regular Photos, so any backup I have, I can just store right into the Photos app. I've got my camera, my clock, weather, notes, reminders, and I find I use reminders more than I use any other reminder app that I want to be honest with you. I've got Apple Maps, Settings, App Store, Messenger, and these apps right here from Messenger to the Score are what I like to call the social media apps, whereas I know the Score isn't really a social media app, but Messenger to the Score I call the social media apps, and I've got the four most popular ones that I use: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. There in the middle section of my page. I've got the Score, Music, Contacts, Church, so I'm not going to really go into that, but I've got my church there, security, so I've got my security, dash lane, and CPI. Alright, my YouTube editing, I have Video Shop, and Video Shop is pretty much just something that, like, you can say I use Video Shop a lot, as well as YouTube Studio. That's so I can manage all my notifications and what I need to do. iMovie, that's where I've done all my editing so far. That doesn't need like text on the screen. And then of course Canva, and Canva is for doing YouTube posts and whatnot. NBC Sports, that's for NBC Sports Gold, and if I open this, it's presented by Discovery, official credit card of the NHL, and we're going to say don't allow, and I'm going to say yes. And then you can go through all the setups there. Google News, I just use my Google News there. So I can use my Google News with whatever that is. On my second page, I've just got my Apple unnecessary pages, pretty much, of numbers, keynote pages, iTunes U, iTunes U, and then the iTunes Store. Here are my utilities. I have compass, measure, calculator, and pretty much if I want to use calculator, I use it via the control center. But compass, measure, calculator, stocks, and then I've got some of my own. Bedtime fan, and I do consider Amazon a tool, so I use Amazon there. Google Translate, speed test to manage my... Always ask me. Allow, done. And we want to hit go. You can see. So if I go in and then do this, so it is 15 megabits per second. You can see mine is not very good, as it's translating over to a Go Gig, and it's 11. So it's 15 megabits per second on the download and 11 megabits per second on the upload. And because mine goes from Blacksburg, Virginia, that's the home internet, to here in the Winston-Salem area of Spectrum. So there you have it there. And then, of course, I've got my Verizon Facebook page, and that is where I manage my dad's, as you can see, my dad's work. Golf pad, that is, of course, you know me, I am a No, why did I put some? You can see I am a major playing of this, but of course I don't use it every day, of course. So I don't use that every day. So there you have it. Wallet, voice memos. So of course, if I want to record my voice, maybe for voiceover or something, I can do that. Games, I just have Golf Clash, Crossy Road, Ultimate Car Driving, and Extreme Car Driving Simulator, as well as the Lines in. Health, and that's of course for my health. Spotify, Hangouts, Masters 2019. Of course, that's just for this week, with it being the Masters. You can see these things, whatever you want to do. And there you have it, the GOAT, Tiger Woods. But I'm not going to get into that. Huddle, so I can watch previous games. Of course, I've told you before, I was a public address announcer, so if I want to re-listen to them, I can with that right there. Google, for Google News and whatever I want to do there. And then let's go ahead and send notifications. And then for my restaurants, I just have every restaurant just to check out new deals. So if I wanted to go into McDonald's, I'm not going to register right now, but if I wanted to go into a menu, I can go into my menu and do what I need to there. Order. And it's just going to keep giving me the same thing. Deals. Recents. And I could probably go through, but we're not going to go through that. Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, and Zaxby's. And here on the third page and last page, I have things that I'll pretty much just search for via the search bar like so. But I got podcasts, TV, tips, find my iPhone, find friends, files, Apple Store, clips, GarageBand, home, books, Google Maps, and because I do use Apple Maps. I do use Apple Maps more than I do Google Maps, so that's on the third page, as well as Fox 8 News for my local news, Instagram TV, Watch, and RenWeb. So there you have it. And then here on my dock, I have pretty much the random setup here of my phone, messages, mail, and Safari. So that is my dock. And as my wallpaper, you can see this is a picture of what appears to be Alaska, and I'm actually kind of translating between apps, and and if you want to see my clear that. If you want to see my lock screen wallpaper, there it is, of course, and it's pretty much the same one. So there's what is on my iPhone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, until next time, we'll see you next time.